Hi, welcome to the channel. This is VW Golf. Customer stay brake fluid disappeared. If your brake fluid disappeared, could be somewhere leak. First of all, if it brake fluid leaking, you can get the warning light on the dashboard, stop the car, something not right the brake fluid or something because there is a sensor. This sensor identify brake fluid low, then use the signal for the dashboard your brake fluid not correct or something leaking or whatever, there is a warning light you can see at the dashboard. When you see at the dashboard, mainly stop the car, better to not to drive, don't take a risk. Then after that, it could be leaking 4 tires. That's the first thing you need to check. And the second, you need to check the underneath the gearbox. Here gearbox, you can check underneath leaking from the reservoir because this brake fluid, some cars has a two component, for the one for the clutch and one for the brake system. But however, like this Golf, it has a one brake fluid reservoir for clutch and the brake system. Then if it the brake fluid low, first thing I'm going to start with the 4 tires and have a look anything wrong with the tires. Right, let's go quick check. Right, I'm going to just have a look through the wheel space like this. Bottom of the wheel, you can see nice and dry. I can see this side caliper 100% okay. We'll see the this side caliper. You can see that this wheel little bit wet here. See, you can see wet mark. Yeah, this is the problem. Right, anyway, I'll going with the other two wheels. Have a look this wheel. You can see nice and dry. Yeah, and this wheel, same thing. I can see here inside. See, it's nice and dry. Right, yeah, then no need to bother too much. I don't want to go for a underneath the gearbox and check any visual leaking. I saw that side caliper leaking. We already ordered the parts, and now I'm going to show you how we going to change the passenger rear caliper VW Golf 2006 car. Normally it's common problem for the VWs, Audis, little bit old cars. Rear caliper can be not operating well as we think as should be. Right. However, first step, I'm going to jack up the car, remove the wheel, and I'll come back to you. First thing first, first of all, I'm going to clamp this hose. Use cardboard because I don't want to damage the hose. Yeah, right. Next step, I'm going to remove this nut and remove the caliper with holding one bolt here and one bolt top. Right, I'm going to give you small tips. First of all, try to spray WD-40 here. Spray WD-40 here. Try to clear this bottom edge and try to remove. If we undone like this, we are very lucky because most time metal tube can be snapped easily. I'll give the small tip. First I'm going to remove as it is and try what's going on there. If it not, I'll give the another small easy peasy tip. Moving but it's move with the this bottom metal pipe. What I'm going to do, I'm going to little bit heat up that metal pipe. See, once I do that way, you can see this outer coating will melt. Right, it should be okay because that outer line you can see now it's already melt. Yeah, you can see the now this nut moving very freely. That's why you need to do, because most time this metal pipe can be snapped easily. If you use little bit heat gun, heat around this area, then after that we can remove this one very easily. See, right? Okay, next step, I'm going to undone this two bolt. It's 13 mil, I think. I need a 15 to hold inside, and out one 13. Right, now underneath here clip, you need to remove this clip. Yeah, yeah, right. After that, remove here, leave it everything as it is. Remove the no, I need to lower the parking brake, otherwise I can't remove the caliper. Right, what you need to do, this one give the little bit pressure for in and remove this ball here. Yeah, that's out. Yeah, after that you need to squeeze in this two tab. See this two tab like this, and you can remove the cable. Yeah, yeah, done. Now I have to do the reinstallation process. Compare new one and old one, make sure identically okay. I'm going to install this one. Before that, I need to remove this pipe. We'll have a look, is it possible to do the same way? If it not, I had to little bit heat up here. This one spinning nicely, it won't any problem. I'm going to make it loose, not going to tie it fully. Make sure this boot sit on properly, otherwise water will go inside, then this cable going to seize. If you have another hand, bit handy for this work, but I don't want. Yeah, it's okay. Now I'm going to install the caliper first. Better to clean that area and apply little bit grease and install. Yes, I done the couple of thread. just leave it as it is, and I'm going to reconnect this clip. If you need to clear brake fluid, this is the good answer. Just pure water. That's it. Then after that, I'm going to dry properly. I want to make sure no any leak after the repair. Because of that, I'm going to dry this area nicely. Yeah, it's nice and dry now. Right, let's go for a breeding process. First, I need to remove this rubber cap. I'll show you once I remove. Yeah, this rubber cap. Leave it nice place. Won't forget again. After that, I need to remove inside nipple. This could be number 10. Yes, it's number 10. What I'm going to do, I'm going to connect my pressure bleeder there. Then I give the pressure. Then after that, have a look what happened to the rear nipple. Have a look what happened to the rear nipple. I'm going to give the pressure here. Make sure all air come out first. After that, brake fluid will come out. You can see now. Yeah, nice. Yeah, couple of air bubbles came. See. Yeah, see. Yeah, I'm going to leave it another couple of minutes to make sure clear fluid come out from there. Yeah, still you can see air bubbles. You can see all brake fluid coming out from here. Yeah. Okay, now I'm happy. I'm going to close the nipple. Right, it's closed. Then after that, make sure install this cap. Right, okay, we'll see. Any leaking from there? No. Any leaking from bottom? No. But however, I'm going to leave it my pressure bleeder another 5 minutes, and I want to make sure no any leaking from that pipe. If it not, I'm going to install wheel, make sure everything okay. Then after that, I'm going to take to the road test. We check the leak, no leak, all fine. We install the wheel. Yeah, all good. Thumbs up for the job. Yeah, happy. And also I'm going to show you interest with the tools, because if you doesn't have a proper tool for the proper job, if I don't have a this heat gun, I'm ending with the making new pipe, you know, the skinny metal pipe in the beginning. Then I had to make it with the copper. When I going to make it copper line, even I need a copper line, plus I need a flaring tool for this job. Job get worse. More time, more labor, more tools, right? All you can save using like this heat gun. And also, if you need to bleed the new caliper, bleed the hydraulic system, you need a like this tool. If it not, you can do old school way. You need a 2-person, 1-person press, pump the brake pedal, other person open the nipple, close the nipple, open the nipple. Yeah, little bit complicated, aren't you? Yeah. If you have a proper tool, job, life, make it easy. Right. If you need to join with us our WhatsApp group, link below. Press the link, join to the WhatsApp group. You can ask many questions there. Also, if you not still subscribe my channel, please do it now and press bell icon. Then you can get lot of useful video tips like this in there. See you in the next video.